heard from me a few times. I'm Ann Bochnowski, and Amy Sandler and myself are going to be speaking on behalf of We Are Munster. And I'd like to first just say who We Are Munster is. We Are Munster is just a group of a lot of people. We're Democrats, we're Republicans, we're independents, we're old, we're young, we're parents, we're grandparents. We represent a large swath of Munster, and we've all come together in agreement because we would love to see the Human Rights Ordinance passed. I've spoken to you, as I said, many times before, and during those times I've talked about economic development, the economic benefits of passing this Human Rights Ordinance, and recently we've seen the repercussions of discriminatory laws that were passed by North Carolina, Mississippi, and almost passed in Georgia, except that they quickly withdrew it because they were at risk of losing a potential Super Bowl bid. Here in Indiana, we've lost conventions, business expansions, and we face a potential loss of NCAA events. Rahm Emanuel has said that he uses the passage of RFRA to lure businesses from Northwest Indiana to Chicago, and there's evidence that he's had some success. The businesses we do have need to attract qualified employees, people who can work anywhere. They don't have to come here. In fact, our largest employer, Community Hospital, and our biggest tourist draw, Three Floyds, both support this ordinance, along with other businesses in this town. Well, you know that. And I've also talked about the future of Munster, of how we should be encouraging our native sons and daughters to return here to buy homes and raise families. How, with the new South Shore extension, we could become home to commuter families who have good paying jobs in Chicago, but want a welcoming place to settle down. Those growing young families are the future of our town. Well, you've heard that before, so now I'm here to simply ask you, as fellow citizens of this wonderful town, to prove to all of the people here and all those who couldn't make it tonight that Munster is a town we can all be proud to call home. A town where everyone is welcome and one that is open to all. We're not asking for special accommodations or exceptions to any rules. We are simply asking that everyone who lives, works in, or visits our town will be assured that they are welcome in any public place in Munster. We don't want anyone to have special treatment. We want everyone to have equal treatment. We want to tell our youth and their concerned parents and friends loudly and clearly that no matter how they identify themselves, Munster is a safe and welcoming home. I ask you, please, please pass this ordinance tonight. It's in your hands and it's the right thing to do. And I also want to thank you for your consideration and all of the time you've let us have to talk to you about this issue. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
can pass on.